Huh?
Whoa, you can't be playing that. You'll get copyrighted.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Need a helping hand?
Yes, please.
Good to see you alive, Ant. We thought you had died.
Thanks, I'm glad to see you guys still alive too.
Shall we do this?
Let's get him. You take each limb and pin him down.
Gotcha, Ant, but where's Creek?
Sorry, got hungry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Grab a leg.
He's too strong. We can't defeat him.
We need some plot convenience. Ant, use the photo.
Huh? But how did you know? Now I've got your attention. Look at this. This is what you're fighting for.
Oh, my darling wife.
Yes, your wife. Come on. Stop what you're doing. You're not supposed to be acting like this.
It's all coming back to me. I'm sorry. I had to leave the hospital because I had a voice in my head telling me that Bunny would eventually turn into one of them. So I left and took some time to pull together a robotic suit and try to counteract the infected, and it ended up taking over me, and now I'm a mess. No matter how much I tried to change myself to become more powerful, I couldn't hide my mistakes.
Finally, you know we're real. Now tell me, what did you do to my family?
Oh, your family? They wanted to volunteer to help me with my research.
My family are dead because of you. Dead. Gone. Forever. Now, I am going to end you. Like you ended my family. George, if you do this, you're just as bad as him.
The monkey boy is right. If you do this, it would only turn you into what you hate most about him.
It's not worth it, big boy.
I guess you're right.
I would tell you my story, but you wouldn't believe me.
Say it, Mr. P. I need to know what happened.
Then you must leave after. I'm afraid there isn't much time. One day, me and my wife was taking a stroll in a park when all of a sudden, she collapsed. I started to panic. Nothing like this had ever happened before. I was shouting, screaming for help. One person came to our aid to help out. They claimed to be a nurse at the same hospital I worked at.
Are you talking about Bunny?
That's correct. Bunny came to help as my wife collapsed to the ground. We called the ambulance and she was rushed to hospital. Later that evening, she got diagnosed with a disease called melanoma. I could see that she wasn't getting any better, worsening day by day. So I had no choice. No choice but to put all of my hard-earned earnings into creating a cure to try and save my wife. I even rushed the doctors to test the supposed cure as I could see my wife was deteriorating by the hour. The doctors kept telling me that the sample was unstable, but I didn't want to listen, and I needed volunteers to help test the cure. Then came the kind Piggy family. All but little George over there. They wanted to help. The little girl was a bit of a teenager, but they was all very pleasant to work with. The initial results of the Piggy family were significant. Triumphant, in fact. They became stronger. I was over the moon, so I gave the vaccine to Mrs. P immediately. She was getting much better until we heard the news that Lucella was entering dark times. Hostile people starting to spread across Lucella like wildfire. I thought it had nothing to do with my cure, but eventually Mrs. P became aggressive also. The hospital started to turn into a disaster. The last time I saw my wife, she had 2 huge red eyes. I had to stop her, but I didn't have the heart to, so I let her go. I still ask myself to this day, if I did shoot her, would Lucella still be in this sort of mess? So I tried to make cures. Then you came along and we found the signs of the infection within you, but for some reason, you were still alive. There's something inside you, Ant. There's something that you are doing, or have, is counteracting that disease. Before we could do more research, the hospital we were at was raided and Bunny was attacked. I gave her another rush cure, thinking it would have the potential to save her. I realized what I had done and left you all at the hospital, so there you have it. That is my selfish and sorrowful story.
All your life.
Thank you for telling us all, Mr. P. We won't forget you.
Don't thank me. I am the creator of this mess.
But we all understand where you're coming from a bit more now.
I'm sorry, George, for everything.
I forgive you, Mr. P. I know it didn't come from a malicious background. You were just trying to save your wife.
Thank you. But you all need to leave now. It's not safe in here.
He's right. This place is infested.
I'll fight the infected here until I drop. It's time I try to redeem myself.
Hope to see you around some other time, Mr. P. I hope you make it out.
Go make a difference. I know you can.